Did you know that in Vampire the Masquerade, vampires can enter a comatose like state known as torpor? This can be done both voluntarily and involuntarily. What is torpor? Well, essentially, it's what I said earlier, a coma, but for vampires. Depending on how they entered torpor, it might be pleasant or not so pleasant, and depending on the vampire's strength, they might even be sufficiently conscious enough to use mental disciplines from their paralyzed state. But essentially, what happens is the vampire becomes paralyzed and basically goes dormant and into hibernation. Reasons why a vampire might enter torpor include that it's taken way too much damage and needs to heal, it's been staked in the heart with a wooden stake, or the vampire simply decided, I think I'm going to go take a nap. You can decide to go into torpor for all sorts of reasons, but it's most common among elders for two reasons. One, the thicker your blood, the older you are, the more you feel the need to enter voluntary torpor in order to rest your thickening blood. And of course, there is the fact that sometimes vampires just get bored with the century they're living in and they kind of want to do a time skip. That's not a joke. There's rules for it in the Dark Ages books on vampires. And of course, it makes for a fun story hook if you want to start a campaign in the Dark Ages, have your players do something really cool, go into torpor, and then wake up in the modern day.